curious, Steve, when did you get into coaching and what are some of the top level benefits that you provide to your clients?
Yeah. So right out of college, I got into sales and loved sales, and I became a sales manager pretty quickly. And I learned some lessons very, very quickly. One was I can't make other people successful. I can create an environment where people can choose to be successful, but they have to make the choice. They have to choose to get on that success pathway. And that's where I first learned to start to develop my coaching skills, because a coach helps a player become more effective and more successful. I don't know of a single professional athlete that doesn't have at least one coach, and many of them have multiple coaches. So the value of a coach became very apparent to me pretty early in my working career. And over the last 40 years, that has developed into a coaching passion to really stick with people and help them through all of the things that they're going through. And so much of the value that comes out of having a coach like yourself or myself is not just the coaching part. There's a lot of business coaches out there. There's a lot of people that have coaching certifications, but do they also have the life experience? Do they have they worked with hundreds of organizations and thousands of people? Have they seen what you and I have seen? And when you add that, what I call consulting with coaching, I call it coaching, and I know it's probably not the greatest name, but it's descriptive. It is a mixture of solutions and answers, but also a very large dose of coaching. We know that the very best answers, if you're watching this, the very best answers will always be coming out of you. Now, we can share ideas and options and thoughts and experience. Watch for the pitfalls, watch for the different things that could create problems for you. We've been there, we've done that. And the beauty of somebody like Rick or I as your coach, I'm selling if you haven't noticed, but the beauty of having us as a coach, we've seen a lot, we've experienced a lot, but we also have the expertise, the knowledge, the practical expertise of knowing how the brain works, knowing that most roadblocks are self-imposed, and knowing how to remove those roadblocks. A lot of coaches will talk to you for months and months about where you are and what your goals are, and all of that's great. But do they bring method? Do they bring process? That's what we bring to the table. And I know from the work that we do, I can tell you, I have tracked this over the years. Our clients will get a 7 to 26 time return on every dollar they invest with us. So the minimum somebody's going to get when they work with me as a coach is $7 back for every dollar they spend with me. The most I've seen so far is 26. And that's huge. I mean, we worked with one organization for a year, just simply coaching their people, their sales organization, coaching their people. They increased their sales in that year 28%, and they doubled their net profit. That is an actual true story, and one I'm very thankful for and very proud of for them, because they bought into it and they understood they could change their trajectory, and they accepted that and took ownership of it. And that's what coaching is. I'm not the hero of the story. You are. I'm just a guide. I'm somebody that can help you and navigate through all of that stuff you may be dealing with. Sometimes those are the things that are the most difficult to get through, so you can attain what you want to attain. You can get the success you want. Does that make sense, Rick?
And that makes all the sense in the word or the world. And there are two words that really stood out. You describe what to do, you bring the process,
Yeah.
but you've got the expertise about how to do it. And it's the combination of the two that really leads to so much goodness.
Yeah.
Results.
Yeah. And I would just encourage people, if professional athletes have coaches, why shouldn't you have a coach? I don't care if you're a stay-at-home parent. I don't care if you're the CEO of an organization. Well, I do care. But the reality is, no matter what your role in life is, coaches can really make a difference. And having a coach that has what Rick just explained, not just know how to coach from a curriculum-based certification process, but really have method and process and deep understanding of who we are as people and how we can leverage that to achieve our best life and live our best life. Are you living a life of scarcity? Are you living a life of abundance? That's a choice, not our circumstances. We don't control all that, but we do control how we respond to our circumstances. And there really is some truth in that your attitude equals your altitude concept that my dad used to share a lot with me. So, yeah, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that.